Hi everybody, it's Janelle. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be kind of a fun one because I'm going to talk about things I hate about my Range Rover.
Hate. Double hate. Loathe entirely.
I owned a 2017 Range Rover Evoque. I would be lying if I said I didn't miss the car. I really did love my Range Rover, but I had some things that I absolutely hated about the car, so I'm really excited to talk about them today. If you are looking to purchase a Range Rover for yourself, consider some of these things that I did not like about it. Here we go. And because I don't own the car anymore, I'm going to do my best to try to find old videos and pictures of the car just to kind of give you guys some visuals as I go through my list of things. The first thing I hate about my Range Rover is the cost of the oil changes. I took my Range Rover in about every 6 months and the cost of it was kind of absurd. Yes, I get that it is like a luxury brand, but the cost of oil changes was kind of ridiculous. I normally walked away paying roughly around $250 to $300 every 6 months for an oil change. And not only was the cost like a dagger to the heart because it was just so painful to pay, but it was also the fact that it took a few hours. I took it into the dealership because it was a luxury car. I wanted to make sure that I was getting the right oil change, so I would go in, schedule the earliest time in the morning I possibly could, do some work while I was there. So I'd be hanging out in the lobby waiting for my oil to get changed, and it took a while. Comparing it all to like a normal car, you're getting your oil changed between $50 to $90 and it takes them like no more than 20 minutes. That whole thing just was more money and more time, which I did not like. A Range Rover is a luxury, so if you don't have the extra cash to be paying for the oil changes and the maintenance costs of it, that one you definitely need to consider before buying a Range Rover. The second thing I hated about my Range Rover is the small trunk space. I did get the Evoque, which is their smaller model, but I did make the most of the trunk space. It was also nice that the seats in the back folded down to create more trunk space. The third thing kind of goes along with the second thing, but the third thing is I hate the small back seat, especially with the legroom. It felt tight back there. Honestly, it was squishy, for sure squishy. Like, it is not comfy back there at all. It lacks legroom for those sitting in the back. The fourth thing I hate about my Range Rover is no Apple CarPlay. For some reason, my phone wouldn't connect to the Apple CarPlay. Not saying that Range Rovers don't have Apple CarPlay, because they do. My phone couldn't connect to the Apple CarPlay. Anytime it tried to, I had to have it plugged in, but like it wasn't consistent. It like didn't work consistently, so that was hard. I have been able to connect my phone though to newer models to the Apple CarPlay, so that I think was just a phone issue, probably because I had like a newer phone but in an older Range Rover model. But that is something to consider if you really need your Apple CarPlay. Try to buy a newer model because the older ones may not be able to connect to your phone. The last and final thing I hate about my Range Rover is the dial, the like parking drive dial. It was weird, I will say. If you know older Range Rover models, you know this. It was like a spinny dial and not like a regular handle. They have changed it now in their newer models, which I love so much better, but the older ones definitely have this weird like circular dial, so that was funky. That's it for today's video. I hope these things kind of help you make your decision when it comes to buying a Range Rover. Overall, my experience with Range Rover was actually really great. My car ran fantastic the entire time that I owned it. It was such a fun car. Like, I really truly felt like I was was driving a luxury vehicle, and I just had a lot of fun having a Range Rover. I would consider buying a Range Rover again. I always have my eye on the Velar models. I love Velar, and I think the Range Rover Velar would fit more my style and my needs better. I hope these tips helped you in your decision in purchasing with Range Rover. Thank you all for watching this video. Comment down below what your favorite car brand is. I absolutely love cars. It's fun to know what other people's like dream cars are. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all in the next one.